SDW needs to win this to keep a strong hope alive for making it out of their group. If they lose, they're all but eliminated from the chance to make it out of their group. YOBOY sitting at the top of their group looking to cement their position there and basically make it impossible for any team to catch up to them. Let's see what the team's brought. So YOBOY's brought Gearing, Kleber, Guden, Napoli, Des Moines, Double Guden, and Brisbane, Ohio, and Schlieffen. For the side of SDW, they've brought Daring, Gearing, Daring, Marseille, Des Moines, Stalingrad, Moskva, Ohio, and Montana. Let's watch this and see how the map starts to open up. Okay, so as we watch the split, looks like we're going to see the 3DDs of SDW split A, B, C, one to each. Looks like we're seeing a bit of a stronger push for the side of YOBOY to C. I like to see how the map starts to spread out before assessing. So, initial thoughts, I expect to see the Des Moines of YOBOY that's right here sit around here to try to keep B from being taken. Use that, and then with the Guden Luz will have control to island drop anything sitting here, here, here to try to claim it and deny it the area. Daring is going to try to take the cap. This is one where he might have a bit of better luck, but we will see. Less radar for the side of YOBOY this time. You've only got the Des Moines and the Brisbane, whereas you're running 3 radars on the side of SDW. Is that going to make a difference? Who knows? Now, we're seeing the shots start to open up. So let's zoom down in here as we go. So the Daring dives into B. There's the Des Moines radar I talked about. But the one issue with this one... Actually, no, this will work really well because Max Bricks here is going to be set up brilliantly to just keep the Daring on permanent hydro. There's no way SDW ever gets B unless YOBOY loses ships. You can see the Stalingrad getting chunked. And that Stalingrad of Tattenkreuz is just in a world of hurt. He's done. I don't even know if he can move right now or if he beached himself in such a way where he can't, but you can just see the shots in. 3.5 minutes in, Tattenkreuz down, SDW... yeah. That does not help SDW's chances of winning. YOBOY with a really quick first blood 3.5 minutes into the game. Don't know if that's the fastest one yet, but that definitely has a chance to be. So we keep an eye out. Now, the Montana of SDW, Chrissy, moving forward. A is going to be taken, so that'll keep the points lead locked at 150 right now for the side of YOBOY. And you're just going to see these Guden Luz start to force the ships that want to sit on the islands off the islands. Look at that chunk of damage on to the Moskva. 10k off the first and another 2k off the second. That just feels not good. Now, the Ohio has been chunked fairly well here. You'll notice that even with the heal, he can only get up to about 73k, which is a significant amount they've already removed from his ability to heal. The challenge becomes, can you get a defense against YOBOY at C if you're SDW? Your Des Moines, your Gearing, your Ohio have to keep that area from being overrun, because as soon as the flank falls, you're done. The Daring can't do anything about B, and so there's a pin happening there. Moscow's going to radar. They'll see the Des Moines, but you don't have something to deal with the Des Moines right now. You don't have anything to deal with the Des Moines right now. And so you're just letting those Gudins every time they have that airstrike up slowly whittle down the ships. Ohio, 76,000, but you can see the difference in AP damage. Ohio here of Numa, using the heal, can heal back up to 93k. Ohio of Kaufman, AP damage, down to only 67,000 right now. Des Moines of Bring Me Cookies backs up and will manage to stay dark. Now, this is the one thing, and ooh, that hurts, that may make a difference. If that Gudin, who's now out of Hydro, and the other one's not Hydroed, if that Gudin just sits there, and he is backing up, which means he'll miss this chunk, which is big, but if that Gudin just sits there, he will die. You can look, it looks like he's going to take 2 torps right now. He's going to dodge the other ones, but he is going to take 2. And so now that Gudin suddenly takes 12k, down to 17, down to 11k. Suddenly, Max Bricks is really in a bad spot. And this is going to give the chance for the Moscow to push up and challenge to finish it, because that DCP is gone. That heal's only going to chunk him up a little bit, and now the Moskva starts to turn in and challenge and say, we're going to finish you off. 13-5 left on the Gudin. Ooh, Citadel's on the Moskva. Oberst Kroti did not get the turn in time. You can see he's getting a little bit of damage here, but he's not getting enough. He needs these shots from the Marseille and the Montana in. 7,200. And here comes the HE. They know they need this kill, and this kill is coming fast. Max Bricks is going to go down. That was a really well-played salvo of torps that came out there from the Daring. And yeah, so Max Bricks is dead. They move the Gudin Liu of YOBOY Kill Monster over to try to assist, but now the Kleber spot, and the Daring's going to come back in, smoke up. Des Moines goes down to the torps of the Brisbane, though, and that's the flank falling. Will the work they can do here in the center be enough to counteract that smoke fall, that flank starting to fall? The Moskva of Oberst Kroti doesn't have a DCP or a heal for a bit yet, and he is hard spotted. They're dropping everything they can on him. Daring of Lycator not sitting there in a position where he can, he's not shooting yet, he's just dropping smoke. Kill Monster forced to back up at 40,000, hasn't used the DCP yet, is using a heal right now, and now the Daring starts to open up. They do get the Gudin Dark. Use the DCP, so a fire here would feel absolutely brutal. But it looks like he's going to manage to get away from there safely. And Oberst Kroti, 20 seconds until he can heal, and then he will be able to get back into the fight. Now, Gearing is also managing to take C right now. Yes, Melon is on Hydro and he's going to have to back out, but that's brought that points lead down to just 122, which is a big grab. Moskva, 2 seconds. He's hoping he lives just that long. He's got the heal. He pops the heal, and they get some damage on the Kleber. Overall, I'd call that a win for SDW. They're fighting back really well right now. Ooh, this could be some brutal damage on that Des Moines. Yes, it's only a Daring, but you get some good shots on the side, and that Montana or Marseille gets shells off, can do some real work. Look at this Ohio as well. Down to 2 heals, only able to heal up to about 60k. This Marseille has been doing work on him. Shots out. Will they hit? This is the question. If those shells hit, and they do, bring the Des Moines down to 29k. SDW putting up a strong challenge here. Remember, they are down a ship still because they lost that Stalingrad early. From the beautiful Gudin play. And now the Ohio's starting to get farmed by the Brisbane. He's got to be careful here so that he doesn't die. So, points lead still sitting just at 120. Moskva trying not to get destroyed by these bomb drops. These bomb drops have been really beautiful by the side of YOBOY. And now here comes the push again. And the Gudin is spotted. So you've got to expect that you're going to see some sort of shells coming from that Montana across those islands if possible. Meanwhile, the Ohio of Kaufman has gone dark, which makes sense. Here come the shells. Do they hit? Looks like they're going for the Schlieffen instead as we tail these shells in. Yeah, they're going for the Schlieffen. They want to play some denial on the Schlieffen. Big chunk to get him down, 18k. Gearing of Melon, though, in trouble. He's way inside that detection range, and his only hope to get out of this is that the Brisbane has to disengage. Or no, 5 seconds left on Ray's got time. Brisbane does have to disengage because the Ohio moves up, which gives Gearing time to get out of there. And the Brisbane taking a fair amount of damage right here. Down to 28.7. He's going to try to get out of there. And now the Schlieffen becomes the focus fire. Schlieffen moves in, down to 47k. Using his third heal, he'll have 2 left after this. And he has to back out. And that's a big grab. And watch out, Gudin now possibly about to take a torp. Looks like he's seen them in time to dodge them, but this is SDW fighting back with everything they got. Oh no, Oberst gets deleted from a 20-kilometer shot by the, or 14 by the Ohio, assuming that was him. Yep, the Ohio does get him, and Oberst gets deleted, comes out just a little bit too far, and that points lead back up to 250. Ohio is denying the Kappa C right now, and B is being denied, so the points lead is going to close, but it's once again, you need kills here. Ohio down to 50,000 now, and the Montana's going to round on him. They know that this is the kill they need. Montana down to 53.3, shots in, gets about 10k off the Ohio. Now this becomes a knife fight. You can see that the Marseille has used the reload booster to get those second sets of shells out, and now they're trying to get this Ohio out. They want to get him out before he manages to get a ram off, because if the Montana gets rammed, I will say I think that's all over at that point. Montana, though, back guns firing on the Napoli. Does chunk the Napoli down. Front guns firing on the Napoli. Interesting. Are they going to accept the ram here? Because they might have to accept the ram with those shots. Unless the Marseille switch to AP and has the shots. He does have the shots. Are they in time? They're not enough to kill. Oh, but the Ohio misses the ram. And that is a critical misstep. The Ohio of Numa goes down on the other side, but Kaufman will be traded out, and that should trade out LMG Sniper as well. And the Brisbane, for that,
the enemy's victory
goes down to 18,000. Melon now has to dodge. He dives out of the cap to make sure he doesn't die. And now the Napoli's trying his best not to die. Marseille has a problem, though. He's at 12,000, and he doesn't have a heal for another 50 seconds, so they need to get this Napoli out of here. Marseille is going to go down. 43 seconds. He doesn't have the time to get in. Those secondaries will find him. But if the Napoli moves forward like that, actually... Oh, no. The Marseille got dark. And now the Napoli's spotted. And they get the Napoli down to 13k. If the Montana has the shots ready, he doesn't have the shots ready.
The enemy's victory draws near.
He doesn't have the shots ready. But the Marseille, 12 seconds to the heal. They get him with the secondaries at the last second. And with the gearing going down, ladies and gentlemen, that is a 6-2 ship lead. SDW played a nice challenge this game, but it's just not been enough, ladies and gentlemen. And you will see this game going the side of YOBOY. Lycator down to 1,800, down to 1,700. He's dying right here, ladies and gentlemen. And that brings it to 936 points in 48 seconds. The Napoli going down here would be enough to... Nope, Napoli does not get spotted, or was spotted, but not long enough for the shots to come in. And ladies and gentlemen, YOBOY 30 seconds away from victory and taking this best of 2. Des Moines there, 15 seconds left. The Daring just says, you know what, I might as well open up. Daring down to 7,200. Des Moines gets chunked, but those torps aren't going to land in time. 3 seconds, and those don't kill quite in time. They almost buy more time, but it's not enough. YOBOY will be your winner, and they will take the best of 2 and gain the 3 points. And we'll be back. We got about 12 minutes until our next game, so I'm going to take about 5 minutes stand-up stretch real quick. So we'll throw it on the break screen. We'll be right back and talk about the next games and check where teams are.